Hello everybody. I'm kind of behind schedule, and this video is just going to be a quick brief update on my new rack of tanks. These guys are doing so good. So let's start up here with the shrimp tanks. So all four of these lines are new lines, and just in the last couple days, I've spotted some brand new babies in here. Now, these Red Riding Hoods, they've had a few of them die off more than the other ones, but there's always been two or three buried, and I've just now started seeing some babies. Let's see if we can find one. Right there, we are super zoomed in. The other night, there's like four of them on top of the filter. Oh, there's one. Cool. So we are reproducing. And so let's take a look at the yellows here. There's a super bird girl. Right there. Take a look at that beautiful yellow shrimp. That's so cool. Alright, I just spent the last 40 minutes trying to find a video of a baby shrimp. This shrimp is less than a week old. I got my camera zoomed in as far as it can go. See if you can see any semblance of it when I zoom out. That is a baby yellow shrimp. It is probably about 3 or 4 days old, is what I'm thinking. So these yellows are probably, when I first found a buried yellow, I ended up finding two more. So there's three, and at one point, like 3 or 4 days after I found the first three, I found five more. So within less than a week after the first ones were buried, I had 8 buried females, and the first ones to be buried were probably about 4 or 5 days old now, I'm guessing. They were born 4 or 5 days ago. So this tank will be a huge success for sure. These are the black roses, and they've been doing good. I think back to the yellows, I only ever found like one dead yellow. I've only ever found one dead black rose. These come in young, but I know there's at least 2 or 3 buried ones. And these are very nice blacks. Very nice. These guys are doing super good. They're a little younger than the others, so they took a while to catch up. But they're doing really good. We'll probably I'm guessing we'll have some babies. I don't think there's babies in here yet, but probably in the next couple weeks. And then we have the orange Rillies. Now, I got these guys later, but these are imports, and they included tons of little babies. So there's most of the little babies that are growing up look like they're going to be pretty solid shrimp. And I did just a couple days ago. I don't know if we can have an appearance or yet for the video. I mean, I should say. But I found my first buried one because none of them were buried when I got them. But there are loads of little tiny new babies. So the little ones seem to be growing up mostly good. I've probably picked out 3 or 4 dead ones of these. Nothing too major. And down at the bottom here, we have my rainbow lightning guppies. And there's shrimp in here. And there are plecos in here. Look at that pleco. That is a short fin green dragon pleco. My long fin green dragon plecos that haven't really done much of anything in about 3 years. He said, oh, we're going to start breeding like crazy. And they're so good. And whenever they will still throw short fins, so I've been putting the short fins in here when they get to be big enough not to be harassed by guppies. There's a couple on here. There's another one. That is a short fin green dragon. That's what all the plecos are. And there's shrimp in here. So what this tank was set up for, I set this tank in the fall. I always want to do a 75-gallon crypt garden like this. And I always wanted to make my own guppy line. So I guess you could say the 75-gallon tank is my dream tank. With my own guppy line I've created. So this is my favorite tank I have right now by far. The crypts. There is a little bit of algae that I fry with with hydrogen peroxide right here underneath this. That's a 150-watt LED spotlight. And man, and then these shrimp, they're just a mix of blue jellies and my reds that I just threw outside for an experiment. And so then in the fall, I tried to catch all the shrimp out that I possibly could, and this is where I plopped them in. But obviously, this is my main guppy line. That's the main purpose of this. And the crypts and I don't know if you call it aquascaping, but the crypt garden is what I always wanted to do. And this little guy sitting off the runners and the rocks, that looks so awesome down there. I'm really super happy with how this tank turned out. Super cool. And this is a bronze crypt, a green, they're all wind dead eyes, and then this is a Florida sunset, which is some kind of red crypt. And this thing was the first, its roots were the first ones to find the plant spikes. This one's starting, you can tell the taller, more pointy leaves are the new growth. The green hasn't really taken off as much, but it's trying to send stuff out this way. Then the Florida sunset, it just went berserks. I mean, that's tons and tons of guppies in there. They've all smashed it in the corner. There's a smaller pleco. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.